What is up, YouTube? My name is Mario, aka the Loot Box Hero. Check out the second channel because the second channel is popping, and I'm about to drop a video over there tomorrow, so check out that space. Aka the real Super Mario here, bringing you another Overwatch 2 video. Alright, so the playtest for the new hero Juno is over, and I have to say, not bad. I think Juno might be the most balanced character at launch that we've ever had at Overwatch 2. And I have a theory as to why that is a little bit later. But I think she is probably the most balanced character. I do think that there are some things that she needs, you know what I'm saying, to make her better, like once she eventually releases. But so far, balanced. Not broken, not garbo, just right there in the middle. So, of course, you want to continue getting videos like this from me. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that good stuff that YouTube requires you to do to continue getting videos from me. Follow me on twitter.com/RSMario128. Like my video tweet. Share my video tweet, and I will shout you out at this portion of the video. Alright, so, Juno. Alright, so I played her for a couple of days during the playtest, because of course I had to do other stuff too. And the time I had with her was pretty good. It was pretty good. I have to get used to her as far as like you know, her like she has a skill shot, you know, with her heal. She's kind of like Ana or Baptiste, right? Because her heal relies on hitting your shots. All right, so you know that's interesting. Like those type of healers are always like really boom or bust. Like they can do really good if you have good aim, or they can be really garbage if your aim is garbage. You know what I'm saying? You know, but she has a skill shot heal. She has the torpedoes, which are kind of good, but the big thing is her mobility. All right, the speed ring, the double jump and the hover, the little flight thing. Like her mobility is crazy. Like I've seen people do some just crazy stuff with her mobility, and I'm all here for it. I think it's pretty cool. So far, I mean, I wasn't able to pull that stuff off because you know I'm not the best mobility player. Like I'm not a very good Lucio. I'm not, you know, I'm just not, you know what I'm saying? And she kind of moves like Lucio sometimes, just minus the wall riding and all that other kind of stuff. As far as the things I think that she's pretty good at, she's definitely good at poking. She's good at moving teams, getting people like repositioned because she can boost speed. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be pretty good in rushdown comps. All right, I can definitely see her popping speed ring and rushing some people in to a brawl. Like it's gonna be pretty crazy. All right, like I can see her and Lucio alternating speed boosts. Like I can see something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I can see her doing pretty good on like some kind of rush. Like maybe a Rhine comp or a Zarya comp, or definitely like some kind of like a Ramatra type of rundown comp. I can see that. Now, as far as the things I think they could fix with her, I think, you know, because she is pretty balanced, but I think her damage needs something. Like, maybe a little more damage, which is something I would never say for a support character. But I think she might need a little bit more damage, or maybe allow her to crit. Like, maybe that might actually kind of help her damage numbers a little bit, because it does feel like she doesn't do a lot of damage. You know what I'm saying? I think maybe just allowing her to crit would work, because like Ana, she can't really crit, and I think that probably has something to do with her being able to shoot her allies and her enemies. You know, but maybe y'all can let her crit heal, right? Think about this. Imagine this. Imagine a hero that can do critical healing through headshots. So if you headshot your enemies, it's crit damage, but if you headshot your allies, it's crit healing. I'm just saying that could be a little perk for her, a little passive or something. But I think she does need some damage, just a little bit, on the primary fire. You know, because definitely think that because she has a gun similar to Baptiste, and Baptiste just kind of destroys her in damage. And her rockets, I think, also need something, because it feels kind of clunky, right? Because the way you do the rockets is you hold down secondary fire, and then it locks in on all the targets it can, and then you hit primary fire in order to unleash them. And sometimes, just in my brain, because I'm a little slow. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little slow. I accidentally hit secondary twice because I'm using secondary fire. So I'm like, oh, hit secondary, lock on, hit secondary, shoot secondary, and then I cancel my rockets, and then I can't use them because there's a cooldown, and it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You just burnt, So I think what they should do is like map it all to like one button. So that's where you hit the button for, to lock on to the characters. Then you hit the same button again to shoot them. This way you don't have to worry about accidentally canceling the rockets. Or maybe y'all can let it cook, right? So have it so you hold down the button, and then as you're holding it, it locks on to all the characters, and then you just let it go and it just shoots the rockets. I think that would actually be smoother. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's something that you could do from a programming standpoint, but I think that would work. And also, like, allow it so that if you cancel the rockets, that you don't have to wait the full cooldown, right? Because that kind of sucks too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you accidentally cancel your rockets, like maybe, cut the cooldown in half or cut it down by a couple seconds or something. Let me see. Her ultimate is actually pretty good. Like, I can see this work. Her ultimate can work pretty good with, like, say, a Hog ult. Because one thing about Hog is you have to take care of him during his ultimate. So if you pop that, he's already getting healing and damage boost. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, as long as he stays in the circle. So that would actually be pretty good. Another thing they do for her is, maybe increase the size of the circle, because I think the size is a little too small, and sometimes people think that they're getting the damage boost, but they're not, because they're not actually in the circle. So I think that's one thing they could fix on her. Other than that, I think she's golden. She might actually be the most balanced hero ever to release in Overwatch 2 at launch. All right, and I think I know why. All right, I think the reason why she's so balanced is because they're not putting heroes in the battle pass no more, right? So at first, they had this kind of like soft play to win type of thing where, if you, by putting the heroes in the battle pass, the people who buy the battle pass every season automatically get those heroes a lot quicker. All right, you know what I'm saying? Because if you bought the battle pass, you get the hero outright. If you didn't, you had to wait till what is it, like the 47th thing in the battle pass or whatever. So of course, making the hero super broken at launch, when you have to buy the hero to get it, it's kind of pay to win, but it's kind of a business thing, So you kind of want this broken hero, otherwise you're gonna get dog walked because the hero's broken. So I can kind of see why they were doing that, and now that they're not doing that, now that the heroes are more balanced at launch. Because if you look back, like, most heroes came out broken. All right, like Sojourn was busted when she launched. Queen was busted as far as like just being overpowered. Kiriko was kind of busted at launch. I think the only hero that didn't launch like really powerful was Lifeweaver. Lifeweaver and maybe Alari, I think, are the only two heroes that didn't launch just like super strong. All right, you know what I'm saying? But everybody else, especially like Malga, Sojourn, and Queen were just like dominant when they dropped. All right, and then they kind of nerfed them into a spot where they were kind of better. They were kind of good. But by the time they did that, they had already made the money, though. You know what I'm saying? So now they're balancing heroes better at launch because now you don't have to pay for them. But yeah, I think so. I think she's pretty good. I can't wait for August 20th when she drops officially. Hopefully, they don't drop her directly into comp because that would kind of suck. I only played with her for like 2 days, so I still don't really think I have a good grasp on her. You know what I'm saying? My aim is kind of garbage. You know, it is what it is, though. But tell me what you think in the comments. How did you like Juno if you got to play her? Of course, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow on the second channel, and probably Wednesday over here. So, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, people, keep it real.